Hello, and welcome back to Front Mission 3 Reload. It's the final battle. we'll get we'll get a bit of a cutscene. Uh, we'll we'll take a spaceship, and then we'll end up in the USN. We're gonna break up a meeting with. I don't have any restores left. All right. Well, nobody's allowed to lose any parts. I don't know if I'm gonna use him, but you never know. I'll just do it like this. Oh wait. Oh no, I'll keep his thing on. Maybe I'll use the team. I'll use the people who didn't go to the final battle to fight here instead, just so they get one last outing. All right, there's some story first. Some story, and then we go on our spaceship ride. Look, there's a message. Now we'll see how much of it I remembered. Yeah, someone had to stay. She would have stayed. Yeah, she gained a family. She was happy. Emma's being alone. It's her turn to be happy. So she's, apologized because she got mad at her. She's feeling lonely. Don't be sad. Kazuki, take care of Emma. So the gist of what I said was right there. Yeah. So OCU Japan. Japan should leave the OCU. What the hell do they even do? DHC invades and they just sit on their asses and do nothing? Right? So now, yeah, saying they were involved in the coup. GHC, of course, is like, nuh-uh. And now the USN gets closer with Japan. Right? And the DHC is saying, hey, no, it was actually a USN weapon that Japan stole. And now you've got the USN siding with Japan to fight against the DHC. So it seems like in this storyline, the DHC is committed to taking over Japan. And again, where the hell is the OCU? Why are they not doing anything? It shouldn't be the USN, because especially the USN needs the OCU needs to think about what happens if Japan leaves the OCU and joins the USN instead. Right? Now the USN is right there, and the OCU loses a big member of their organization. I think this would be the end of the OCU. Because who's left? Indonesia, the Philippines, Australia, New Zealand. Right? And then, because I think like Laos, Cambodia, Vietnam, I think they're all part of the DHC. So the OCU I think wouldn't survive if Japan left. Because you'd think it would be in their best interests to make sure they support Japan in their resistance against the DHC. Maybe the two of them work together, the OCU and the USN work together to repel the DHC. At which point, I think if they were trying to fight them both at the same time, that they would just kind of back down. And our intervention here is the only reason why that alliance doesn't work out between Japan and the US, or the USN. There's the president, Mr. President. Yeah. So they're just explaining kind of what's going on. Don't forget, Japan was the victim. See? Seeking relations with USN rather than OCU. The fact that the leader of the coup is still able to do stuff like this, have this kind of influence, just shows that Quarry was right in that Japan is like rotted. It's like rotted to the core. Like, this guy should have been executed as the leader of the coup, right? Or at least imprisoned for his life. Personally, I think they should have just iced him, just kill him, get him out of here. Right? But instead, he's here. So they'll use each other. International conference dressing room. Like, where's the... Like, why is he even there? Why is it not like the Prime Minister of Japan? Was the... Like, I don't think there's any explanation, but was it like another coup? And he was able to take over? Like, he shouldn't even be there. Yeah, the JC knows see you. So he starts blabbing. And then the Air Force, like the only fighter jets we see, the two, they see our spaceship. And they're like, hey, you can't be here. And it's like, oh, they're not answering. It's just a distress signal. And then our Wanders come shooting out of the back of the bloody thing. And they don't circle back and just hit us with their air power. So here we are, in what I'm pretty sure is Washington, D.C., at the White House. And there's not enough air power or air defense to stop us from airdropping on the front lawn. We just show up, right? Philippine shuttle. Like, why would they even tell them? They should just shoot the thing down. Just shoot them down. You're not supposed to be here. You're done. No response. They ask, can we shoot it down? They say, no, it's a distress signal. They'd never believe it. Never. In a million years. Right? And then they see us. They see us come out. Like, how long does it take to get to the ground? I'm assuming it's going to take a while. Long enough for them to turn around with their fighter jets and just hit us with missiles on the way down. And then we die when we get to the ground. Threat eliminated. But not in the front mission world. That's not how this works. Maybe this isn't the White House. Maybe it's just like some building. Oh, it is just cops. Just beat cops. So we could really be anywhere in the United States. I think Ryogo gets smoked by this thing like the last time. Maybe he just falls? I can't remember. And we're down. Yes, he gets hit, I think, when it... Smash. Ow! Stop goofing off. Don't let him through. Go back to your donuts, Fuzz. Be cops. It's the fuzz. We got more important things to do than deal with you. They're all machine gun guys. In Rexons, I think, like some of the worst, the most fragile units in the game. Yeah, Rexon. Wow, 1600. I didn't think it got that high. Alright then, well. I'm just going to eat my own words here. S rank. They definitely changed that. USN Police. No battle skills, though. Shields. Surprise, surprise. Doesn't really make the game any more difficult. It just makes the game more tedious. Oh well. Well, he won't have that shield for much longer, that's for sure. Anti-piercing, I'm not gonna shoot that guy. Impact. Okay, we'll go after these ones. Actually, maybe we'll just support Marcus. And we'll just 49%? Damn, dodgy bastards. I should have looked before I fired. Anti-P. Yeah, now he doesn't have enough to shoot us, so he's gonna use the shield again. If I can just shoot him, I won't bother with the shield. I'll just shoot him. Like, look at that. 20, 30 damage. And this guy's at S rank, so he should be able to do a lot of damage. Surprisingly enough, we could have just used, like, avoid 40 with the damage class on our bodies. We don't even need to go all the way to 80. I wasn't expecting that. I thought he'd have enough AP to shoot me so I could just... Good. The shield's gone. Now aim body. Nope, not today. Then we'll just gang up on him with our fists. Punch him without the shield. I've given up. I mean, they are just police. They're just the cops, right? Like, like, I don't want to die here. You'd think they'd be like Secret Service guys, right? Because they're the ones who are supposed to be guarding the president, making sure that he's safe and all that jazz. Not doing a very good job. I don't know if they needed those. Well, maybe the Rexon doesn't carry a lot of weight. But still, I'm not sure if they actually needed the energy backpack. Not that items would have made this any more difficult. It would have just made it even more tedious as they just fixed... Oh, God. No mercy. Wow, I wasn't expecting that much XP out of these guys. Oh, this guy must be anti-impact. Yeah. Gang up on him. She won't do much damage. Well, 30, about the same as they were doing to her. So Yoon needs to kill one of these guys in order to get to S. Otherwise, it's not going to happen. Because it, like, she gets what, like 2 something? He's right in front of you. You're basically touching him with the gun and you missed. Okay, so rate of fire up twice and then aim. Oh, aim body. Bang. Maybe I'll switch her over to that guy. And have the others attack him. I gotta start using the shield. His shield arm is taking like no damage. And his gun arm is almost destroyed. Oh, I should have moved him around. Can Lenny? Oh yeah, he can get around. Stunned. Alright, let's Dennis one less machine gun. Maybe she aim bodies this guy again? Nope. So I'll have Yoon kill him. Oh, she might actually get to S rank without. Yeah, I don't want to lose that arm. These guys are more dangerous than I thought. Not really dangerous, just Dennis is taking an unusual amount of damage to that, to his gun arm. And I don't want to. There it is, S. Maybe Marcus can kill him here. Oh, nice. AP0. Body smash. Stun punch. Can still kill him if I punch him in the body. 662. It's a good chunk of damage. Oh, Dennis. Marcus is way too far away. You missed him. He's not even trying to dodge. I've got too much impact damage in this group. Not enough piercing. Oh, good. I mean, it's still gonna do a lot of damage. Surrender. Yeah. Please don't kill me. No. No. Hey! I've got the same shield he does. The USN. Well, I guess at this point we would... Can Marcus even reach? No. Okay, so Marcus is gonna make that guy surrender. Because he can't reach this guy anyway, so there's no point. Oh. Is this the end of the mission? Hit him in the body. No. He'll probably surrender this turn, though. Between Yoon and Dennis, and the fact that all of the other cops are dead or surrendered. Yeah, see. Yeah, why not? Get some revenge. Nope. Gave up anyways, though. Stage clear. Too many attacks. Rexon M4X. Yeah, that's 40 grand. Is that the same Rexon we got at the start of the game? I don't know why I kept that one, because it's not like we're getting back to the setup screen. Now we're gonna smash our way in there. Let's get him. This M4F is the Rexon that we can get. That was what, M4X? Maybe I'm misremembering. Intermission. What? What's going on? That should have been the last battle. Like, yeah, M4X. That's why this Rexon is so powerful. Backup fire. It's got the same skills, but they... Oh, M4F. F. F. Oh, it's just the body is X? No, it says F. Oh, but its name was M4X. 1661. Well, whatever. We'll save. This won't be the last save point. I wonder why it's letting us save here. I don't remember that happening. It's a convention center. It's not what I thought it was. Still should have had better defenses. And I still don't believe we should have been able to just airdrop right into the front lawn. Yeah. Please evacuate calmly. Literally a battle of giant death robots right outside. He doesn't want to evacuate. Get the audience out first. Politics must have changed a lot in the future. I don't see a politician wanting to stay behind. Like, alright, get me out of here first. Leave the plebeians behind. It's like, alright, I guess the giant death machines are in the same room as us, so we might as well evacuate. Sasaki's gonna get in his own machine and he's gonna attack us. And he's gonna somehow wreck Kazuki. Or damage the machine really bad anyways. Before Kazuki takes him down. So now she's explaining what happened. She made Midas as a bomb. And then the JDF stole the bomb. So here he is. It's a mistake that you're still alive. Just wants to protect Japan. It doesn't matter now. She's already revealed the truth to everybody. And it's not like Yoon couldn't just, like, spread the data through the internet everywhere. Exactly. Can't protect anything. Killed by a couple of rifles. Must have just got stunned. Now he's going to use Fire Punch because he's on fire. Or maybe it's Thunder Punch because of all the electricity. And he just punches him one time. Bonk. And he's done. Kill me. Yeah, exactly. You'll take responsibility. You don't get to escape. He shouldn't even have survived long enough to get to this. I don't believe for a second that we would actually be given an opportunity to talk here. They would just shoot to kill. They would treat it as like an assassination attempt on the president. They just kill them both. Bam, bam, bam. She wants to... Almost nobody has information on Midas. Why would you even need to do that? Like, who is she to make these decisions? Right? Nobody should accept that type of stuff. It's like, well, the person who made it is trying to tell everyone around the world this is how it's going to be. And then they applaud. It's like, yeah. Like, why give the OCU that opportunity? If anything, it should be the EC. So, the EC or Zaftra, neither one of those two. There's also another one in Africa. I can't remember the name of the, like the big government there or whatever. But you would think they would want somebody who was neutral in this engagement and not say, okay, well, OCU Philippines gets to decide what happens with Midas when it was an OCU nation that kidnapped it and made it in the first, like, basically created this big mess to begin with. So you have Zaftra or the EC, they're kind of the ones in charge. I don't know who they would trust more. And I don't think the GHC would even agree. Right? Because just look at the CCP now. They don't agree to anything that they don't like. So I don't see them being any different in this timeline. So if they don't agree with the freeze, right? They have the information from Lucav, like the imaginary number information. I don't know how much Midas information that they have. Probably about as much as anybody else has at this point. Besides Emma, who's got the most information, right? She's the one who made the bloody thing. And so this guy Ken, who sends her emails, he was one of the guys that worked with her. You get an email from him saying that like the progress has stopped, and then later on that like the lab was shut down and everything is being like taken away. But he full on admits that like she's the one who really knew what was going on, like how it worked. They were basically just kind of helping her. And then Alyssa is in the same situation, right? The JDF scientists and Alyssa were making the copies, but Alyssa is really the only one who understood it. So all of those extra side people, yeah, they've got some information, but they don't really understand how it works. So they're not that important. It's just get rid of Emma, get rid of Alyssa, the two people who like really, really understand, and then you're probably looking at nobody makes Midas without them. But I don't think they want to. I don't think Square wants to do that. Just waste the main characters. But then they did kill a bunch of like important people throughout the game. As far as the mod goes, and it was good, right? Like especially that stretch of the game where the enemy was actually using their battle skills, it did make the game a bit more challenging, actually quite a bit more challenging with the battle skills. And then like some of the weapon changes, I did have to play significantly more defensive than I normally would. Normally I don't have nearly as many people with items or shields. It's like maybe 1 or 2 shields, and everyone else is just shooty. So that was kind of different. Towards the end, once people stopped having the battle skills, like it kind of goes back to the original game, but the equipment has changed and everyone has got like shields, and the shields are like 80% reduction. So you've got guys with 80% reduction shields plus 60% damage reduction from their body. It doesn't make it difficult. It was not hard. It was just tedious. Slowly grinding through the arms so that you can start attacking the body. Right? Basically everyone gets 5 hits that they essentially ignore, and then once the shield is gone, you can just kind of focus and chew them down. So that I didn't like. The Alice's storyline is supposed to be like 100% done all the way through. So maybe Alice's storyline doesn't have that same problem, where it gets just really tedious at the end. Right? Now, I don't know if it was the mod that did this, or if I was just incredibly unlucky, but going like 2/3 of the way through the game with practically no battle skills was brutal. Like, all of the missions were taking way longer than they should have. Too many attacks, which leads into too many turns, which leads into too much damage taken. So the medals, what did I get, like 5 platinums across the whole game? I'd be very surprised if we got double-digit golds. It was almost exclusively bronze and silvers. Just way, way, way too long. Battles taken forever. And then you get that sweet spot, right? You finally start getting them going, right? We got to see the power of chaining all of your skills, which we should have seen by the time you get to mid-game, right? Who was that? Was that Lee? I think it was Lee, who like machine gunned that guy down from full life. Just chained all of his battle skills together and wasted that guy from full. We should have seen that a lot more often. Right? So I don't know if they tweaked that, where I wonder if the mod changed the credits to add like special things for their stuff too. Like, so I don't know if they tweaked the battle skill activation rates and the chaining rates and the learn rates or whatever. I know they tweaked the stores. It was I can't remember where we were, in the DHC when we were able to buy the imaginary number machines, but that was really nice because then I didn't have to worry so much about capturing them. I could just buy a bunch and then kind of start using that. Being able to buy the Hoshin parts from the very last store of the game was probably a little overkill. Uh, it it definitely made these last missions significantly easier than they probably should have been, simply because with the Hoshin body and the Hoshin legs, the amount of weight you can put on your machines is really high. And if I wanted to, I could have just done full Hoshin on all parts for everybody, had really good movement, really good evasion, really good damage reduction, and the HP on my parts would have been really high. But there were some skills that I wanted to learn, so I wasn't willing to do that. At least they didn't let you buy more than one particle gun, right? You only get the one particle gun. But then, I don't know if it would have made any difference because the particle gun's not that good, right? Not at 15 AP a shot. Does a lot of damage though. But I don't think it's that good. I don't think it's worth it to use as a main weapon. It's worth it to use as a secondary weapon. So how I used it with Kazuki, I think is the best way to do it. Or if you were to have somebody with like double shot 2, yeah, 7. Okay. All right, so I was a little off. I didn't think we got more than 5 platinums, so we got 7. And I honestly didn't think we got more than 10 golds. So we got like 2.5 times as many gold medals than I thought we did. Silver, yeah, lots of silver. I thought we got way more bronze, to be honest with you, because there was a stretch there where it was like every battle was bronze, like bronze, 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 bronze. That was that mid game when we were like struggling to kill anything. Everything was taking so long. Yeah, so this is it. This is where we are. We'll get the save screen after this, the final save points, and then you get New Game Plus. So we'll see our final time. 93.11. It's going to be less than 93.50 for sure. Yeah, so 93.24. And again, take a few hours off for like just leaving it sit while I was doing other things. So I think 37 hours is probably pretty accurate, all things considered. I might just do the Emma storyline now. Not the Emma. The Alice's storyline now. And I don't think I'm going to do what I did with this one. So in this storyline with Kazuki and Ryogo, I had battle skills because there's New Game Plus, right? So I'm gonna get rid of this because it's way too loud. I'm not talking over the cutscene. Kazuki and Ryogo had battle skills from a previous playthrough, right? That 53-51. I don't know why that playthrough was so high. I must have left it sitting for a while. I'm bad for that. I'll get distracted and then I'll come back and be like 9 hours later and the game is still running. But in this playthrough, Kazuki and Ryogo, they had battle skills from that previous playthrough, and when you do a New Game Plus, you get to keep that. You get to keep the battle skills from previous playthroughs, and then just keep using them as you go. It's really the only way that's not super grindy to get every battle skill on every person. I used to have a save file like that where everybody had every battle skill pretty much, but my hard drive crapped out on me and I lost that file. What did I have? How many hours was that? Like 200 plus, something like that? And I think I've got an old PlayStation memory card around here someplace with the same thing where it's like 200-ish or more hours. I've played this game a lot. I've played it a lot. It's been like hundreds of hours of a playthrough. And like we saw here, about 37 hours of playthrough, give or take, if you just kind of go. But yeah, so I think what I'll do is, because the battle skills were such a big problem in this first playthrough, is that if by mid game I'm in the same position where I'm not getting any skills, then I'll just use the skills I've already got. So until mid game, I'll only use the skills I've learned. And if I haven't really learned anything, like it was here, then just so that I don't get bogged down in that awful mid game rut where we weren't doing enough damage because we weren't getting any of the skill chains, then I can just avoid that. Because it's not, for me, it's not fun. It's not fun to play like that where everything takes so long and it's like two or three more attacks than it should take to kill somebody. I just want to kind of, I don't want to just get it over with because I do enjoy playing the game, but I don't enjoy it when it's like there's no threat, it's not dangerous, right? There's no real impact. It's just okay because I had to burn 15 attacks on these three guys because they've all got 5 shields, right? It just takes too long. And I don't like that. I don't like taking super long time. But anyway, so I'm going to stop rambling about nothing, and I will see you next time.